And out and about this weekend, there's a lot going on, including the Air Festival up in Albany. Claire Carpenter capturing this fantastic shot. I just love this. Looking up toward the sky there, you see the balloons floating high. 4 of the large balloons that we're seeing there, including those 2 bees, the lovebirds, next to each other. Thanks, Claire, for capturing this photo. If you have one of how you spent your weekend, I'd love to see them. You can submit your pictures over on Twitter and Facebook. Of course, I'll be showing those pictures here throughout the week. It was a hot weekend. We saw a high temperature of 88 degrees here in Eugene yesterday. Even warmer as you head south into Roseburg at 89. North Bend managed to get up to 70, and it was 77 degrees yesterday in Bend, and that is all above average for this time of year. That's been the story, right? For 2014, that high of 88, 6 degrees above average for what we normally are at about 82 degrees. And that record not that much warmer than we were in 96, and that was set back just in 2010. And we're going to be approaching our record high temperatures for the middle part of this week as well. Today, we're basically waking up to clear skies statewide. What's going on is a ridge of high pressure is starting to move in here over the Pacific Northwest. We're just on the front lines of that today, as we were this weekend as well. But as that starts to slide to the east and gets reinforced, we'll continue to see those temperatures climbing very quickly. In fact, that area of high pressure does a few things. First of all, it does bring in those northeast winds, which dries us out. It sets up that sinking atmosphere, which gets rid of the cloud cover. And then it also helps to just continue to keep us very toasty, and so that'll be in force all the way through this week. The warmest days will be Tuesday and Wednesday, but doesn't break down until this weekend, when we will eventually see a trough of low pressure move in. When that does happen, we'll start to see some cooler air moving in from the north and bring our temperatures down this weekend. But until then, again, hot conditions for this final week of summer break. So for those of you along the coast today, your high temperatures will be back to the upper 60s and low 70s. Again, a little bit of patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, warm conditions, even at the coast. For the Umpqua Basin, you're headed back to the low to mid 90s today. Winds will be out of the north up to about 15 miles per hour for you. The Cascades will top out in the low to mid 70s near the passes, mid 80s in the foothills. As you head over into central Oregon, back into the mid 70s there, even despite starting out in the 30s and 40s this morning and tonight. And for the Willamette Valley, high temperatures turning back to the low 90s, dropping into the mid 50s here overnight. Winds holding from the north up to about 15 miles per hour, so the breezy afternoons will also continue this week. And for the coast, again, 70s again Tuesday, dropping to the 60s, but still upper 60s Wednesday. And again, coming up this weekend, a little bit cooler. We'll see the clouds roll in, and we could also see some drizzle as well. For the Umpqua Basin, it's not just 90s, but we're talking upper 90s, even close to 100 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday. Low 90s for Thursday and Friday, eventually getting into the mid 80s by this weekend. The Cascades will move from the 70s to the 80s Tuesday through Thursday. Also cooling down this weekend, back down into the upper 60s. And for the Willamette Valley, it's 91 today, 95 degrees Tuesday. That should be the hottest day this week, although not much cooler Wednesday, even Thursday and Friday still in the upper 80s. But by this weekend, we'll see a cool down move in. Those highs drop to the low 80s, what's more normal for this time of year. We'll see the clouds roll in and chances for just a little bit of light rainfall on both Saturday and Sunday.